When we talk about MMORPG games, the first thing that comes to mind is a massive open world where you can practically do whatever you want. And yes, it is literally the category of games that gives us the most freedom and is full of things to do. It's not just about exploring dungeons, farming, or exploring, as these mostly offer us mini-games within the same game and activities that practically turn it into an infinite genre. Today I'm only bringing you great games, so you know the drill. I suffer looking for little gems among a bunch of lousy titles in the Play Store, and you leave an epic like. And this is number 10. Chrono Odyssey. It is the next-gen MMORPG experience that promises to revolutionize the genre, now also on mobile. The developer Chrono Studio and Cacao Games are preparing it with Unreal Engine 5, seamless open world, action combat that feels alive, and time manipulation with the mythical artifact Chronotector, capable of freezing enemies or rewinding key moments. You can travel between past, present, and future in a dynamic environment, explore biomes that feel authentic and seamless, and engage in raids, dungeons, or small cooperative activities, all while the world reacts to every control you exert. However, in recent weeks, a rumor has circulated that the game would be released for mobile devices, but after reaching the developers' ears, they have confirmed that it is completely false and that for now, it is entirely exclusive to PC. Number 9. King Arthur. Legends Rise immerses you in the middle of medieval legends with turn-based strategy, mythological heroes, and dark pacts worthy of Camelot. You lead Arthur wielding Excalibur, summon loyal heroes, collect elemental weapons, and each battle requires thinking, leveraging skills, exploiting weaknesses, and planning well as a team. The clan PvP modes and territorial wars add that competitive edge that makes it more than just a story. Visually, the art is detailed, animations are smooth, and the medieval environment screens are well executed. Yes, there is progression, hero upgrades, equipment, weapon levels, the typical strategic RPG, but well executed. The story tells something serious: ancient gods, threatening darkness, and decisions that impact the kingdom. If you are looking for a turn-based game different from the rest with intense setting, deep strategy, and heroes with personality, this game has it. Los Legends Heroes invites you to a medieval fantasy where every step counts. In this exploration RPG, you lead an army of over 100 heroes, each with unique abilities to traverse ancient maps filled with secrets and challenges. In turn-based combat, strategy rules. Choose allies, form synergies between races, use special abilities, and plan each attack to face epic bosses. The landscapes feel beautiful, well set, and the narrative envelops you with mysteries of the continent waiting to be revealed. Play it carefully, because this title can become your new addiction. Number 8. Ares. Rise of Guardians throws you into the year 3400 after Christ, where the galaxy needs defenders with special suits, aerial and ground combat, and lots of science fiction action. You can choose from 4 roles, each with unique abilities and weapon combinations that allow you to adapt your style. The non-target combat system is brutal. You attack without auto-targeting, dodge, jump, change suits in real time, and fight in the sky boarding enemy ships. The raids are epic, from cooperative battles with 4 players to massive confrontations with 30 players, facing interplanetary bosses that require strategy and teamwork. Visually, you can see that the promised quality is present. The console-type graphics feel polished, and the environmental effects add immersion. If you're looking for a futuristic MMORPG with intense action, combat variety, and customization power, this Guardian will captivate you. Greetings to Pepe Pato, Santiago Martinez, Albert Bertier, Henry Pineda, Yogel Quiros, Roni LC Kevin H, Jose Santos, and finally, a greeting to Fabiac. Number 7. Rom. Golden Age takes you to the continent of Calderas, a persistent world where territorial wars show no mercy. Here, you not only level up, but also equip your character, choose weapons, guardians, and even costumes that give them identity. The isometric real-time combat demands strategies, not just button mashing. You combine primary and secondary weapons, take advantage of guardian abilities, and move with precision. PvP modes like Territory Wars, Siege Wars, or War of Monarchs elevate group tension, because it's not just about killing monsters, but conquering real regions with your guild. It also has player trading, a global market, customizable gear, and upgrades that you can really feel once you've made some progress. It's not perfect. Some players report slow progression and many in-app purchases. But if you like MMORPGs with action, customization, and epic battles, this golden age has its own charm. Tower of Fantasy arrived like that cool cousin of Genshin Impact, but with its own sci-fi vibe, surprising graphics, an open world full of action, and agile combat that doesn't disappoint. The best part is its multiplayer focus, where you can team up and explore with your friends. Although it had its bugs at the beginning, now it runs quite smoothly. Without a doubt, a solid option if you like futuristic RPGs. Additionally, it has a huge open world that allows you to do practically whatever you want. Number 6. Warframe Mobile is already in beta for Android, and believe me, it's not just the promise of playing on your phone, it's experiencing how vast this universe is in the palm of your hand. You will control a Warframe, run through futuristic settings, use real parkour, jumps, slides, acrobatics with melee or ranged weapons, special abilities, and customization that feels substantial. Although it is in development, the graphics of the demo on Pixel 9 were among what was seen on consoles and manageable on mid-range mobiles, which points to fluidity and visual fidelity. It is clear that they were not going to shrink the experience. In the closed beta version for Android, you will have the full game, PvE missions, cooperative combat, and scenarios that test your skill. If you expected Warframe on mobile to be just something nice to look at, this promises to be something you'll really want to play. But of course, it is already available globally for iPhones. Number 5. Valorous, fusion of 3D action, Souls-like style with roguelike strategy, all in a mobile ARPG that challenges your reflexes and tactical thinking from the first combat. You train your own character with trainable AI for PvP battles where no rival is the same, because each encounter changes depending on how the rival artificial intelligences fight. The gameplay demands exact timing. You learn each hero's skills, master the timing in dodging or attacking, and face random weapons that change the entire combat dynamic. The variety doesn't end there. Each battle takes you to different areas where enemies and weapons mix randomly. Pure roguelike generation. There is real strategic depth. As you evolve, you have to adjust your tactics because the challenges become more elaborate. This game is not a walk in the park. It's a constant test of skill and adaptation. Number 4. Honkai. Nexus Anima seems to be something different from what Hoyoverse usually does. It's not just a collection of creatures, but a mix between auto-chess type strategy, open-world exploration, and emotional narrative. The anima you recruit have traits like aspect and trait that add depth. The combat looks promising. They are not slow fights. There is action and decision-making without losing the habit of progressing, improving, and adapting. The anima not only fight, they interact with the world, participate in mini-games, and feel alive, which adds variety beyond just farming or leveling up. The visual design is colorful, with a lot of personality in each creature. And although there is no official date yet, registration for the test has already opened. If you like the trailers that showcased visual beauty, curious creatures, and hybrid mechanics, this game is delivering what was shown and seems to be aiming for more. Number 3. Blue Protocol Star Resonance. It is ready to shake the world. This game combines vibrant anime aesthetics with an open world full of missions, dungeons, raids, and deep customization. You create your hero in Regnos, choose classes, talents, weapons, equipment, and the best part is that you can play it on both Android and iOS and PC, thanks to full crossplay. The combat system promises to be dynamic. It's not just spamming abilities, but coordination, builds, and styles that adapt to your way of playing. Additionally, the community has already tested the closed beta with more than 29,000 players, and that feedback is being used to refine visual details, performance, and socialization. Among incredible landscapes, resource exploitation, epic creatures, graphics, and cel-shaded anime style that looks on another level, this title looks promising for those seeking adventure or action and a shared online experience. Without a doubt, a game you have to try. Number 2. Dark and Light Mobile. It is an open-world sandbox MMORPG that mixes survival, magic, and mythical creatures. On Arcos, a planet fragmented by the disaster of Gaia, you have to survive by gathering resources, building shelters, crafting weapons and armor, and taming creatures like wyverns, griffins, or unicorns to accompany or ride you. The game runs on Unreal Engine 4, which is noticeable. The landscapes are vast, the biomes varied, and the day-night cycle is combined with changing weather that gives it a realistic atmosphere. There are PvP zones, mixed servers, guilds, exploration missions, and the challenge of using your wits to survive. If you are drawn to fantasy with a wild touch, freedom to create your own path, and that feeling of being alone before the vastness, this game offers you that. If you are a fan of the Game of Thrones universe and like strategy games with role-playing elements, King's Row is an unexpected surprise. Although it doesn't have the most powerful graphics, its medieval setting, real-time combat, and iconic characters give it that Game of Thrones flavor that hooks you. Ideal for those looking for quick action without complicating life, but also if you're into tactics and don't mind grinding as if you were defending the wall. Number 1. Destiny Rising. I brought this game last week, but it has so many features that it seemed unfair not to mention them, and they make it seem like a new official Destiny game for PC, but it is entirely for mobile devices. We start with the simple fact that the game features a vast open world, so you can access any part of the map whenever you want, farm, explore dungeons, and more, with an extensive story mode and side quests. And watch out for this because you can play it with your friends in co-op. And speaking of co-op, this game not only focuses on that, but it also brought us all the competitive modes, from the PvP mode to one that simulates the gambit we saw in Destiny 2, Sparrow races, mini-games within the same game, and much more. Without a doubt, an extremely complete title that has even delighted Destiny players on PC, and that, by the way, you can also play on your PC with an emulator officially recommended by the developers, making the game look spectacular. Now, if you think those were great games, you need to see the ones in this video. They have amazing graphics that will make you wonder if they are mobile games or PC games. What are you waiting for? See you there!